is. Are we live? We're live. Hey, good morning.
He's the Scrum Master. I'm the Easter Bunny and the Agile Coach.
Okay, I'm the Scrum Master. This is 5 a.m. Mester Scrum at 7:30. So we're like 2 hours late but we're off today, so it's like it is okay. Happy Good Friday, by the way. Happy Passover for those who celebrate Passover. This is Easter Bunny and Agile Coach.
Yeah.
Mr. Eddie. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master. And here we talk at the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show about Agile and Scrum in a practical and tactical way so that you can get home to your family or friends, which are already stuck there because of the government, right? And so that you can bring value to the customer and do it without working 60, 80 hours a work week.
What about you don't talk about, like, getting to your friends?
Your friends?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Can't.
You can't go see your friends either?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't see your friends either.
So don't say that on the show.
I know. We're going to do that for the whole episode thing going on.
Yeah.
I know. And they don't have school for a whole month. They're done. They close the school down. So hopefully remote school.
And then your intro will be faster.
My intro will be faster. See, process improvement. Lean thinking right here, right? But we want to have some fun. As you can tell, we're not having any fun whatsoever on this show. No fun, right, Ed?
Yeah.
It's all serious business, right? Serious business. You can't have fun at work. You can't have fun on the show. It has to be really serious stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Ow. You just blew the balloon up. What are you doing?
Yeah, he's happy.
He's happy?
He's trying to be happy.
You just killed the balloon. How is he happy?
Because he had the smile.
He's got a smile. He's got a smile. Mine's covered in coffee stains. But today is Friday. We're going to do Fortune Cookie Friday and talk about what the Fortune Cookie says. Eddie, are you going to eat the cookie?
No.
No? Okay. Think your sister will eat the cookie?
I'll have the dollar.
The dollar?
Yeah.
That's my bookmark you got me?
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that. And we're also going to, I'm going to do one little thing because it is a holiday. Lots of stuff to do. And I want to talk about canceling the sprint. I want to make an extra point on that because I was thinking about it a lot and how I was telling people what really should do and how serious it is. So we're going to talk about canceling the sprint and then we're going to do Fortune Cookie Friday and we're going to cut it short. So canceling the sprint. It's a very serious topic, right? And it's not done lightly. And I brought it up the other day when things come up and you know what you plan to develop and everything, it's just not going to be not going to happen, right? And it adds a lot of stress and trauma. I think the opposite way of the Scrum Guide. I think it's going to stress your team out because they think they have to do dev work and the new issue at the same time, and which raises your commitment and makes it harder and more stressful for your team. So my point is, why don't you just cancel the sprint and just work on the new thing that's the hot thing that you got to get done? There's lots of stuff like that lately. However, some people think in their mind that canceling a sprint means you don't do the Scrum stuff. I would argue the exact opposite. I would argue it's even more intense on the Scrum and Agile thinking process than it was before. One thing, because you have a hot deadline, you got to get it done. Screwing around, lean is lean, right? You lean everything out and you get what you need to get done. You work intensely. I would propose in Scrum, because there's nothing that prevents XP. I was reading one of the Scrum Guide books the other day or something. Having XP inside of Scrum is perfectly legit, right? So during your sprint, I would encourage you to practice XP, extreme programming, extreme processing during that sprint that you just canceled in order to make that deadline. Have the business owner there, have the developers and test all online, build a Slack chat room, do WebEx all day long, right? Now, I do say normally you can practice extreme programming throughout your process. Sometimes you just can't do it completely all the time because it's very intensive and people burn out. So, but during this process, when you got to make it go extreme, do the extreme programming. You know how we do demos once a week? Maybe you demo every day. Why wouldn't you demo to your customer every day? Here's what we figured out. We take that Scrum with a 2-week sprint. We make it 10. Hey, every day we need to demo what we got and see how we're doing and make sure we're on track to what the customer wants. So I'm saying intensify the Scrum activities to every day almost if you have to cancel a sprint. Bet you didn't think that was coming, did you? No, but I think that's what you should do. I think you go and you do your daily Scrum. How we doing? Maybe you do checkpoints every half day. How we doing? Anybody have any issues? We're still chucking along. Do we need to have any meetings? Do we need to have some conferences? Do we need to do some pair programming? What do we need to do to get this job done, right? I think you ratchet it up a lot. Mickey Mouse. Yeah, what about Mickey?
He knows everything about Scrum Master and Agile Coach.
Mickey Mouse knows everything about Scrum Master and Agile Coach, according to Eddie, who is our Agile Coach for the day. Right, Ed?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen to Mickey. So, but that's my thought about that, and make it more intense. And you're probably like, oh God, we're going to do more? Yes. You don't cancel things and stop things and then, oh, we don't have to do nothing. Because what I see problems is people, they cancel and they think they don't have to do anything. And I think that's when you really want structure and rigor. Like if you got to make a play in a football game, you have a play, boom, 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 boom. You go down the field, you have this activity. It's same thing. You don't make it laxer, you make it more intense, right? So when you got to make that call, it's not so it's la la land and everything. It's more intensive on how you actually do your work. So that's my thoughts on what really happens when you cancel a sprint. You get more intense and more down to earth Scrum, and even throw in XP. Okay? Sound good?
Yeah.
Ed says, yeah. So it must be true. True. So this is the fortune cookie, a sealed, accountant-controlled development message captured in a cookie.
He's happy he got all his work done because you helped him.
Oh, good. Mickey Mouse is happy because we helped him because he got all his work done. Cool. Now we can hang out with Eddie the Easter Bunny. Okay, so here in the previous sealed accounting envelope of those agile accountants out there, we have broke the envelope seal, and we are now going to look at the fortune cookie.
He's saying yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
This is pretty good too. He who has imagination without learning has wings but no feet. I don't know how I'm going to do. I like the word imagination, but okay. So never coming for a landing, right? He who has imagination without learning has wings but no feet.
Yeah, because you can't go anywhere to see.
Yeah.
If you fly, you might bump into the door.
So you can fly in the air, but you have no ground, and you can't make it on the ground or something.
Yeah. So you can't make it in the door or walk to your classroom or whatever.
So maybe this applies to what I said, where teams would cancel a sprint, and they think, "Oh, my imagination goes wild. I just go all over the place," and you know what? You have no feet, and it kind of relates to what we said earlier, where it's cancel the sprint, but make it more intense. Get your feet grounded. Get there. You can now. You really got something to do, and you got to work hard as a team. So maybe this relates to what we just talked about. He who has imagination without learning has wings but no feet. So maybe the same idea is like if you're going to cancel a sprint, imagining everything's going to be great and we're going to get all this done. You need to intensify your Scrum activities. It's not canceling the Scrum, it's canceling the sprint, right? So we're canceling the sprint, not Scrum. I think this works. What do you think, Ed?
And Mickey Mouse is the Scrum Master.
And Mickey Mouse is Scrum Master.
And Agile Coach now.
We'll have to get him a cert. You don't need a cert for an Agile Coach, but we can give him a... So anyway, so it's Friday. It's Good Friday. Have a good day. Enjoy your day. Spend some time with family. And we'll pray for everybody out there during this pandemic. And may the people around the world get healthy and be with their family and go back to work sooner than later. All right. Take care. See y'all. Happy scrumming.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Mickey saying